Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Welcome to Designs and Doodles today. Today, I'll be talking all about my sticker creation process. I will be working in Adobe Sketch, Adobe Fresco, and also in Illustrator. So, if you are new here, a couple of things about me. I'm a lettering artist, an illustrator, and a DIYer. These are a couple of the things that I've created. And I just love creating all the things that make me happy and things that I wish existed. Today's overview, I'll be sharing my sketch process in Adobe Fresco and also just finalizing my stickers in Adobe Illustrator. So it's going to be a lot of fun today, and we're going to be brainstorming different ideas and illustrations to create together. So I cannot wait. So let me go ahead and pull up my iPad and open up the Adobe Fresco app. And as I'm doing that, I would love to know where y'all tuning in from. How's your week been so far? Let me take a look at the chat. Hi, Jack. Welcome. So happy that you're here. Let me know if you have any specific ideas in terms of the sketch process today. So far, I'm thinking about creating like spring elements and just things that make me really happy. Also, like kind of like my common doodles as well. But let me know if you have any recommendations. So this is so far what I'm working with. This is like my sticker sheet that I created. I love to make sticker sheets that have like an artwork, like a really fun background. So I so far added like a wavy border around. I'm not too sure if I wanted that to be also a sticker. I'm still debating on that. But these are the individual illustrations that I'm hoping to incorporate. So I thought it'd be fun to add like a mixture of text and also some like spring elements. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw a couple more things and just check in with you all. Hello, everyone. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Drixstall. Thank you so much. I can definitely do something kawaii or character themed. I love it. I'll do my best. But yeah, I'll definitely do really fun things today. Amazing, amazing. When it comes to like recent artworks, I would love to just check in with the with the audience. Like how what type of artworks have you created so far? Have you ever created like a sticker sheet? Have you like what type of like new arts and crafts have you explored this month? So I'm just moving things around. This is just like a rough sketch idea. I don't know if it's going to be finalized just yet. But so far, I just do like a tulip, a flower, a cherry, and leaves. And I don't know if I want the word hello in there, but I just kind of sketched that out. I'm going to do like a refined version in just a second. But this was just so far the general idea that I had. Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and move things around here. Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. That's amazing. I have someone from Arizona, from India. That's amazing. Aw, thank you everyone for tuning in today. I love that we're coming in from like all over. That's amazing. So yes, I love the high spring. So I'm trying to think like like a composition format, like how I could spread this all out. I think that would be amazing. So right now I just opened up a 5 by 7 sheet and I'm using the pixel brushes, the sketch brush, just for right now to doodle everything. And when I start finalizing my illustrations, I will use the vector brushes, which we'll go over, just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm working with so far. Hi, spring. I love it. Spring's one of my favorite seasons. I don't love the allergies that come with it though. Wow, amazing. We have someone tuning in from the UK, New Orleans. That's so amazing. Welcome, welcome, everyone. I'm so happy that you're here. So right now we're just working on creating my sticker sheet creation process. So if you've been tuning in the past lives, I've been working on like my greeting card series, and I just thought like stickers would be a really fun way to complement the greeting cards. So the theme and vibe is kind of similar to what I've already created, which I'll show you once I open up Illustrator. But yeah, I thought it'd be like a, a perfect way to add to what I've already created with y'all so far. I'm thinking in terms of composition. So, okay, let me actually hide this layer, open up a new one. I'm going to see if I want to add some text, how I can map this out. So another thing I like to do is like with my sticker sheets, I also want to use like the most space possible, but also make it like visually fun if people just want to use it as like an art print or something. So that's why I have this like wavy border already in place. So I'm thinking maybe I can add some like text here like hello and maybe the hello spring, and in the middles right here, I'll go ahead and fill it with artwork. How are you feeling about that? Yeah, so I also just really love using Adobe Fresco because I like to use the vector brushes, and I can also export it into Illustrator, which is going to be like a beautiful process in. So that's just like a little quick tip that I like to do. So that way I'm still getting like the hand-drawn feel on the iPad, and I can finish off the illustrations in Illustrator. Yeah. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so this is kind of so far what I wanted to like map out. So I'm gonna have this in mind. I can actually just keep that, have a new layer open, and I'm going to maybe choose a different color so I can see what I'm sketching out. Okay, so I think right here, up here will be fun to like write the word hello. So I'm just gonna hand letter it in my hand lettering style. I do have like another session talking about my hand lettering process. So if you are ever interested in learning more about that. And then I think the spring, I love the recommendations that you provided. Okay, I'm kind of doing it quite kind of fast. So I can just get the sketch process down. What's going to take more time is like finalizing everything. I'm just going to write the word hello. I think that's like a really fun composition. So in my other layer, I had like a tulip right here. So I'll go ahead and draw that again. Oh, yay. Hi, Sean, welcome. So happy that you're here. Okay, so then I'm just going to draw a daisy just to see. I think that's always really simple. So I don't know about you, but when I like purchase sticker sheets, I like to have the same elements, but all in different sizes. So if I have additional space, I'll go ahead and try to add in similar illustrations, but a little bit smaller, like that. I think it's always fun to kind of just have different variations available. um, so I'm also going to draw a cherry, that, and let me see what else I can incorporate. I know we had a few recommendations for what other doodles I should draw. Please let me know if you have any other recommendations. I was kind of aiming for this like spring theme, but I also, let me also draw like a happy face. Okay. So it's totally okay also if I don't get like the exact composition down because I can also just change everything in Illustrator. What I'll be doing in Illustrator is recoloring things and also adding a white background behind each illustration. Okay, so I went ahead and draw another daisy, but maybe with a stem this time. Okay, how are y'all feeling so far with this? Clouds and rain. Okay, I love that. I love the rain idea. I wonder if should I have the raindrops be like with the cloud? So like it's like one giant sticker, or do we like the idea of like the raindrops being like individual stickers? How are we thinking about that so far? Because then I wonder if we could offer a few different options. I guess that would change if it's like individual. Yeah, I think that's great. Um, if I were to see, okay, let me go ahead and draw this other, because I have like a happy face here, I do want to draw like other happy faces. Okay, I don't know if I like that. Okay, I'm thinking, hmm, what else can we add here? I can also make another one where it's not like it's so like it's still spring focused, but it doesn't have to be these illustrations. I'm gonna draw a strawberry as well. Okay, I love that. Okay. Okay, so we are loving the idea of like the raindrops and the cloud. Amazing, amazing. This is super fun so far. Um, Let me also, while we're still brainstorming, I'm gonna draw some stars as well, like that. I think just like additional elements could be fun. Okay, I might just draw one and then I'll just copy and paste for the others. I'm gonna draw also these other stars. Yeah. Because like what I'm picturing is when people are using these stickers, they're also like pairing it, like maybe pairing like the tulip and like the stars and the dots together. And I feel like that's really fun. Or you can even like get like a blank journal and like put like the stick like the hello sticker on there and the tulips and the stars. And I feel like that's like a really fun way to complete the journal. You can even do that to like a water bottle. Yeah. So okay, this is so far. I'm loving it. How are y'all feeling so far about this design? Are we are we feeling good about it? I know, Jack, thank you so much for the recommendation for animals and birds. I can't think of which ones to draw. Um, I'll have to think a little bit more on that, but I also don't know if I can actually confidently draw animals and birds. But I can draw an umbrella. Thank you so much, Yesenia, for that recommendation. Okay, so let me see if I were to squeeze in the umbrella here, what I could, how I can move things around. Let me take away the lines that I had originally. I can like move things around. Actually, let me leave this as is, and I can just open up a new layer, hide that one, and I can just draw, and we can just rearrange everything in Illustrator. Okay. So now with that, okay, so with the umbrella, what type of pattern do we want on the umbrella? Are we thinking like lines, or are we thinking maybe like adding a pattern? I can stick to like what I've been doing. We could do like a daisy pattern behind it, some clouds. How are all feeling about that? So the option was this or having the lines. So I'll give y'all a minute to decide. I hope this is really fun just to kind of see it come to life. Okay, that was the other option. Okay, Drixstall mentioned the pattern. I love, I love. And let me go ahead and draw a sun as well. This is going to be my simple sun. Do we like this sun or maybe like this sun? Clouds would be cute. Oh my gosh, okay. I love that. I'm like thinking. I'm thinking if, okay, no, I don't think that would be a good idea. I was thinking like maybe this could all be like an individual like sticker set where like the daisies and like clouds can also be stickers too, but never mind. I'll just go ahead and draw some smaller elements too. Okay, so far I'm looking back at the chat. So this one is the winner. This sun, I love it. And also we love the patterns in the clouds. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just kind of stick to this, and then maybe I'll add like a star or something here just to kind of complete and fill that negative space. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Yay. Okay, what else are we thinking? So again, the sticker sheet is going to be about 5 by 7 inches, so it's not too big. Um, so we can maybe add a couple more things, but it just depends like on the how like full we want the sticker sheet to be. But yeah, I did see a comment. I think someone had mentioned boots. I can't find it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna draw some boots 'cause I feel like that's very much like spring-like, and so let me go ahead and draw. I think maybe we can like, I don't know, this will look fun. Adding like a cherry or something. Maybe not. Okay, so I have to like think about this, but that's all the boots I know how to draw. Oh, I love, okay. I'm so happy we thought about flowers. Amazing, amazing. Yay. Okay. I'm loving this so far. I think it's really fun and it has like I think like as a sticker sheet it all comes together. It has similar elements all over, so we're going to combine this sheet and also this one as well. I'm trying to think, is there anything else we're missing? Maybe I can draw like a citrus. I think as like a orange slice, or maybe even like an orange might be like one of the finishing touches for that. I know, I feel like orange is more of like a, it's kind of like a whole like seasonal, like I feel like they're always around because like during the falls, they're also like in season. So I don't know, but I think it will complete the sticker sheet for sure. Okay. So this is just like my like sketch version. Um, I think it just helps me visually see like how to draw like the final art piece. It just kind of gives me an idea, but I'll be using the vector brushes and everything will come out really smooth and nice and it'll be amazing. More fruits for sure. I love. Okay. So I think I feel good about this. Um Let me go ahead and start using the vector brushes so that way I can have like enough time to like create the final sheets in Illustrator. So we'll start here, but I feel like this is where I get stuck at. I want to draw all the things and I have so many ideas, right? So I think this is a good starting point and we can always add more later on as well. So what I like to do next is after I sketch everything out, I will open up a new layer again so that way all the vector artwork is on a separate layer. I'll choose the vector brushes right here. And I like to use like the basic round brush. Usually, if you go down here, the setting on the smoothing is about 50%. I like to keep it between 75 to 100%. So I'll just change it like that. So I feel good about it. And in terms of like the thickness, it just really depends. I guess it depends how thick you want your lines to be. So I'm going to do like a test right here. I like to make it a little bit thicker. So let me do like 11. I feel like that's good. Okay. So I'm going to now, I'm just going to use like another color so I can see everything come together. Maybe I'll do like a pink. And that's like, it's just like my way of knowing like this is like the final illustrations. So that's why I do that. Amazing. Okay. So I'll go ahead and start going over this. Okay. Actually, I don't like the way it feels, so I'm gonna actually up the smoothing by like 90%. Okay. And then we'll start there. But so far, how are y'all feeling for today? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Will you be creating anything? I have a lot of projects that I have to finish up, so that's what I'm going to be working on, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So I think I'm just going to draw like 2 stars to make it a little bit different, and I'll just copy and paste the rest. Okay. There's my circle. Yay. Hi, Robert. Welcome. So happy that you're here. Hi, Nadia. Welcome as well. Okay, so a quick thing that I like to do is so if there is like a stem that I want to be like a different color, I don't like to draw it all at the same element, so I will draw on a separate layer. So I'll just start doing it, and then I think you'll notice that I'm not going to draw like finish a couple of things on the same layer. Yeah, so for example, like the cherries, I'm not going to draw the stem. I'm just going to open up a new layer and draw it there. It's just going to be easier for me when I'm working in Illustrator if I need to like move the stems around for any reason. Okay. Yep. Hi, Dylan. Welcome. Yeah. Thank you, Jack. I'm using Adobe Fresco. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so this weekend, if you tuned in the last live that I did, I talked about like my process, creating SVG files. I'm going to be doing more projects of that. So I know last time we were on the call together, I talked about doing this like picnic theme mirror. I still want to do that. I don't know if I could do it this weekend. I've been dreaming about it since we created it together though. So I'm hoping to do it very soon. But yeah, if I'm hoping to do that project by the end of this month, and if I do, it'll be posted on my Instagram. So drawing the strawberry seeds, I just made the brush size a little bit smaller. I went down to a size 4, and I'm just going to use like the fill to fill it all, like to fill it all in like that. I should have maybe done that on a different layer. Um, I will fix it in Illustrator. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in today. I know it's like, I hope it's really fun watching someone else like sketch process and just like the drawing process. I always enjoy it. I always learn something new, and I'm really happy that you're all here today. Hi, Ryan. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay. So I'm going to now, okay, I'm almost done, and then I'll open up a new layer to finish up the stems. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions about just like my art process or what we're creating today. Spring. What is your favorite season? Okay, so I love either like fall or spring. I don't know which one I think I might like fall a little bit more. I love the cooler seasons, but I love the spring because I feel like it really matches like my artwork and like my vibe and just makes me really happy. Okay, so yay, I'm loving it so far. So now I'm going to open up a new layer by just tapping up there. And I'm just going to actually change the color so I can just separate the two layers on my end. Oh, and also I only drew one raindrop, but I'm going to draw I'm just going to copy and paste it in Illustrator. I hope that's okay. Yeah, so in Illustrator, I'll go ahead and like put the stem behind the cherries and things like that. Okay, I'm gonna also use the fill to also fill in a couple of things. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I really I do like summer. I love how like this sun stays out longer. I'm just I don't love the heat so much. And Jack mentioned, yeah, you do like fall, but I wish it lasted longer too. I feel like it needs to. It just goes by so quickly. Okay, so I'm feeling good about this so far. I'm going to now, this is like optional. You don't have to fill it in here, but I guess it just depends. I don't always do it, but sometimes I do. It just makes it go by a little bit faster, because I can just tap everything. Okay. So now on the other layer, I'm going to fill in the daisies. Okay, awesome. So now I'm going to hide these two layers and then open up the other layer that we were working on. Okay, so now using the vector brush again, I'm going to also open up a new layer for this. Okay, so actually also on another layer, I will then draw like the pattern on the inside. I'm going to just drop the brush size a little bit by just a little bit. So I usually like to just like hand draw everything, but there's also like times where I'll just use like the shape builder in Illustrator to like make all these illustrations. I think it just depends like on my mood and also if I already have like a lot of the artwork ready to go in Illustrator from like past projects, then I might do that. But I also do love like I feel like the hand drawn feel is very different and I think it's very obvious. So if I can, I'll try to. hand draw everything. But I would love to know your thoughts. Elle Sloan mentioned, I've been cooking up stickers lately, and this is perfect to see. Oh, it's amazing. I'm so happy you joined today's session. What what type of stickers have you been creating? Yeah, I'd love to know too. Okay, so I'm going to now use the fill and just fill everything into. I might change a couple of things, but I think this is good so far. So I used to like, I feel like it's taking me a long time to like come to this realization. I used to like spend so much time like sketching down every single detail on my iPad, and even like the color palette, I just wanted to like complete it there. But I think it's helpful if I ever need to like just change colors. I think it just depends like on my workflow, on like how quickly I need things to be done. I feel like when I'm on my iPad, I can just sit there and experiment and pick all the colors, which is like a really fun thing to do. But also, if I don't have as much time, then I need to kind of like quickly like move things along. So it's been helpful just to like have my color palette ready in Illustrator, which is what I've been going off of. That way I'm not just like, because like I can just spend all day just like looking at the color wheel, picking the right shade, and yeah, but I'll spend too much time. So this is kind of why you'll see like different colors going on here, but I'll change everything in Illustrator. Okay, so now I think that's good so far. I'm gonna open up a new layer just to like draw my dots here. But yeah, how are we feeling about this so far? I feel really good. I feel like it's gonna be a really fun sticker sheet. Oh, you're making cat stickers today in Illustrator. I'll try making it in Fresco now. Yeah, I love it. I would love to know like what your thoughts are. I just feel like I just love the hand-drawn feel of it. Oh, Back to the Future, waxing a car, giving the thumbs up. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I love all the characters. So fun. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, thanks everyone for sharing your ideas. I'd love to see the mosaic artwork. That's amazing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna draw my finishing details of just like the random lines in here. Okay, that looks good so far. I'm gonna just change the color. I know it looks kind of hard to see, but I will fix everything soon. Okay, so I'm gonna do my last illustration and we'll just go into Illustrator and bring it all together. I hope that this is really fun to see though. Trying to think. Maybe I should draw like the bottom of the boots on a different layer. Okay. Okay. That's what we have so far. I think it looks okay. I'll have to like refine a couple of things in Illustrator. But what are our thoughts? To make it easier, I'm just going to close these. Oh, super fun though. I love that. I'm not the only one that's been making sticker sheets this month. Yeah. Okay. So I'm feeling really good about this. I'm going to just hide my sketch layers and okay, I need to do one more thing and then we'll go over to Illustrator. Okay, I do need to make a vector outline of the border. So earlier I had mentioned if this border should also be a part of the sticker. I think it's a really fun idea. Do you think there's like, I think there could be like a case, like people could use it versus it just being like part of the background. Okay. I feel really good about everything so far. Thank you all for like just watching my process. I hope you really enjoyed it. Now I'm going to send this file to Illustrator. So the way I like to do it is I'll tap on the export with like the box with the arrow going out of it, and I'll just open up a copy in Illustrator and then just tap on Illustrator desktop and then it'll do its thing and it'll give you like a check mark, I believe, once it's done. Or yeah, the document's sent. So now I'm going to share my Illustrator. Awesome. So this is my Illustrator file. I'm just going to tap on OK. And I think it's really fun because everything is there. If I open up all my layers, it's all available for me. So you'll kind of see that they're all like vectored. I forgot I drew that second line. Let me open up my Pathfinder panel and just, use this shape mode to unite them. And yeah, I'll have this handy right here. But yeah, they're all vectored already, ready to go. And I feel like it's really fun. And all the individual like elements become like its own shape. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna open up or have my computer closer to me. So 1 minute, everyone. Mhm. Awesome. So with this, I think, I don't know if I wanted to start on this one first, but let me go ahead and actually move it over. I'm just gonna move it outside of the artboard. Okay, so let me go ahead and now, I think I just kind of have to like rearrange a couple of things. So I'll do that. So this is the final background. Um, where background is. I'm gonna move this layer all the way at the bottom. Oops, that's too far. Okay, and I'm just gonna change the color really fast. So my color palette was on this window, so I'm just going to bring it over. I just color pick everything. So I think I'm just gonna choose like this like orange color, and I'm just gonna lock that layer so I can start moving things around. So I like to just kind of like group things to make it a little bit easier for me. So I can just move things as like a whole. And now I feel like this is just like where I figure out like the sizing. I can resize a couple of things. But yeah. So these are all like its individual strokes. So every time like you lifted your like pencil, it created its individual. If you ever like need to like create this like as a cut file or anything, just go on Pathfinder and under shape mode, just hit unite and it'll just connect everything together. Okay, so I actually also wanted a background. Let me see if I feel like this could work. I'm gonna lock that now. And actually with this border, I think I'm just gonna do like this pink color. So I think for the text, I'll just kind of like start figuring it out. I think I'm gonna choose like blue. So it really like stands out. And then I'll start building this all out. So I'm just gonna paste on. Okay, so because it's on that layer, okay. I just kind of like had to like paste it on the same layer. So that way the stems look like it's like behind it. I don't love, I think I'm just gonna make it a little bit darker. And then also with my cherries. And I'll just group that. So at this point, I'm also just kind of like rearranging a couple of things and just kind of figuring out like the placement and how I'm liking it. I'm like curious. It is like my sticker process a little bit different from like how you would do it. Okay. I think that yellow is really beautiful. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab some elements. It just like depends. Like also, I'm not gonna, maybe I overdrew or not. Like I guess it depends. Like if I plan to use all of them, just based on like how it fits on the sticker sheet. Because I do like to do a couple of resizing and things like that. I'm gonna copy the C's and I'm gonna actually fill this in and then paste the seeds on top. I feel like this is the most like time consuming part, just like figuring out like the placement, how can I use the sticker sheet like to the best. Like I want to be able to like fill as much as possible. I'm gonna case it on top. And I think at this point also it's just a matter of like even though I'll go ahead and choose um like a color palette, I might change things around. It just depends like how it all comes together at the end for me. So that's why I don't like to figure out like the color palettes too much in the beginning, because I know that like in the past when I had done that, I would just spend all this time. And of course, the next day I wanted to change everything all over again. Yeah, so this is kind of like what I would do to copy and paste it. Okay. Oh, let me change it to like a blue. Do you like the raindrops to be like the color white or blue? That's what it would. Oh, no, because the clouds have to be blue. Okay, never mind. Something like that. Yeah, how are you feeling about this so far? I hope it's fun to kind of see it all come together. So I know that we're kind of coming close to time. I wish I could spend like all this time finishing it up, but I wanted to show just like one last trick I like to do. So with like my sticker sheets, I do like to create like that white outline behind it. So there might be honestly like an easier way to do this. This is just what like I found works for me and I like it. So I will copy the artwork and then I'm going to open up my stroke panel and I like to just kind of like up the stroke on it. I think that looks good. I'll change it to the color white and I'm just going to copy and paste my artwork on top of it. And that kind of creates like that white outline. I used to do that in on my iPad, and it just took a long time. And this was just like a way that I found worked best for me. Honestly, I know it looks kind of like crazy back here. So if you want, you can like fill the entire color in just to kind of like help and then just paste your artwork on top. But yeah, I hope that was like a neat trick. Yeah. So that's what I'll just go ahead and do and just like finish up the sticker sheet. So yes. Thank you everyone for like just tuning in today. I hope this was a lot of fun and I had a really great time getting to know every one of you and just putting this all together. I would love to see like what your next creation is. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Letters by Shells and feel free to message me your next art project. And yeah, thank you so much again for being with me today. I hope you had a lot of fun. And until next time, see you then. Bye.